So, as of this recording, we are now 2 episodes into the Universal Survival arc of Dragon Ball Super, and our lead protagonist, Son Goku, has come under a lot of criticisms, a lot of attacks from the fan base, very specifically for his actions within this arc thus far. People claiming that he is being incredibly stupid, incredibly selfish, incredibly short-sighted, and saying that this is completely out of line with Goku's character. This is how he acted in Dragon Ball Z or in Dragon Ball, and I have to completely disagree with these assertions. It really makes me wonder if the people that are making said assertions have even really watched the franchise in its entirety, or maybe they just know him from the video games, or if they just haven't watched it in God knows how fucking long. Goku being a selfish character that puts fighting strong opponents above pretty much the safety of the entire world is not a new concept whatsoever. Especially if you're a fan of Dragon Ball Z. If you have seen all of that, you'd see Goku make some of the dumbest fucking decisions throughout, from beginning to end. Let's start with the Saiyan arc. Vegeta. Vegeta was beaten, he was trying to escape. Kuririn picks up Yajirobe's sword to go for that killing strike, and Goku goes, "Wait, nah bro, don't do it. I want to fight him again. Yeah, I know he kicked my ass, and, if, Gohan hadn't crushed every bone in his body, he'd be slaughtering every human on the planet right now, but I want to take another crack at him, so just let him live, and let him, heal up and come back stronger than ever, and next time, I promise, I'll have this shit down and under control. Just let me have that one." Goku is literally telling his best friend to not kill the guy who killed a bunch of his friends, who has sworn to come back and slaughter humanity, a guy that Goku could not beat himself, just because he wanted, he couldn't deal with the fact that he lost, that he wanted to take another shot at this guy, knowing full well that he could potentially fail to beat him and doom all of humanity. And that makes Goku kind of a fucking retard. And incredibly goddamn selfish. And this doesn't end here with his character. That isn't just one little moment. You go to the Frieza arc where, he intentionally lets Frieza reach his full power. And, he could have just beaten him when he was weak, but no, he had that warrior pride. He wanted to make sure he beat Frieza at his toughest. And just so he knew that he could, and it's just, once again, he's putting the universe, this is a galactic fucking emperor. He is putting the universe at stake once again for some sort of sense of warrior pride. And because, he's this kind of battle-centric idiot. Then you jump to the artificial human arc, and Trunks warns them very specifically, hey, these artificial humans, they're really deadly. They killed all of you guys in an alternate timeline, except for Goku, who died of a heart virus. But hopefully with Goku alive, maybe you guys will be able to pull something out there. And they're like, okay, yeah, that's what we're going to do. But then Bulma brings up the option, why don't we just use the Dragon Balls, find out where Dr. Gero is, and then fucking kill Dr. Gero. And we don't have to worry about this really fucked up future where all of you guys die. And Goku just completely shuffles out for no, because he wants to face these artificial humans, and he also uses the excuse well, he hasn't done anything yet. It's no, fuck it, he has. He's a bad fucking dude. He was with the Red Ribbon Army. We know for a fact that this is going to be what happens in the future. And then both Goku and Vegeta are don't you fucking dare do that shit. I'm gonna fucking kill these artificial humans, and Kakarot's gonna kill these artificial humans. Because, and it's that whole Saiyan warrior trait. And this is just this running theme where, their whole bloodline is used as an excuse to create tension and to, move plot forward. And, just these characters making the dumbest fucking mistakes, allowing their opponents to reach these pinnacles of power, just, for their own personal battle pride. And sometimes Goku's stupid fucking battle pride isn't even for, his personal battle experience. Sometimes he just thrusts that on other people, like Gohan in the Cell games, where he gives fucking Cell a Senzu. Why? Because, it'd be more fair this way. And it's just, fuck him! Fuck Cell! This isn't about a fair fight. This is about a battle for, the sake of the world, possibly the goddamn universe. And this is your son, which, Granted, Goku was aware that his son had this amazing power potential, but he didn't really fully understand that his son wasn't this warrior badass like he is, like the rest of his friends are. He's this kid, he's scared, he's fairly non-confrontational unless really pushed to that limit. And Goku completely misreads his son, friggin' gives Cell a Senzu, and, just puts his son in very real goddamn danger. And for what? Because of warrior pride? Because of that Saiyan heritage? I can't really defend that kind of action. And once again, and that's not the only dumb thing Goku does. Then you get to the end of that arc, and he's killed off because he's a fucking idiot. He was fairly short-sighted, and he chooses to stay dead. And people always look at this as, oh, Goku made this noble sacrifice to stay dead for the betterment of mankind. Do you guys forget how the fuck this arc started with a dead Goku and that resulting in just everyone getting fucking wiped out? That's how this arc started in the first place. And Goku's logic being, well, all these bad people keep looking for me, so I just won't be here. It's just like, well, no, because the artificial humans came looking for you in Trunks' timeline. You weren't there, and they slaughtered everyone regardless. And once again, you're putting the hope of the world, you're resting on the shoulders of your son, who you nearly fucked up on that. Lucky you fucking got away and with that bullshit, and your son finally triggered into his anger, not because of anything Goku did specifically, but because of a pep talk from a decapitated artificial human. Then you get to the Majin Buu arc, and what happens there? Goku, who is fully capable of beating Majin Buu in his Super Saiyan 3 form, just goes, I'll leave it to the kids. Let them have some fun and whatever. They're like 8 and 9. They're old enough to save the world, right? I was doing that shit when I was 12. And why? Why would he not just take out Majin Buu? Why would he leave this, this very important task in the hands of children? I mean, even if you watch that fight, even if you view what Goku says as a retcon later that he could have beaten Majin Buu, and he knew full well he could have, if you even watch that fight, he dominates Majin Buu. He makes him kind of look like a fucking joke. Grabbing him by his antenna, just bouncing him around like a fucking punching bag. But no, he makes the stupid fucking mistake. Instead of just killing the fucking bad guy, shuffling that responsibility off onto children again. This time without knowing that these children were going to have the ability to actually fulfill this fucking task. And for what reason? I mean, was it because Majin Buu wasn't a legitimate threat to him? He didn't feel like he was a strong enough opponent that it was worth him putting in the extra effort to fight him? Because if so, that's kind of fucking terrible of Goku, but, who knows? That could actually be, the logic within his head. And then you have the Battle of Gods arc, the Beerus arc of Dragon Ball Super. He is warned time and time and time again, do not fuck with Beerus. And what does he do? He even states at the beginning of that arc, I need to train and stay up, keep my strength up, because I never know when someone stronger than Majin Buu could come along. And so actually, it shows that there's a concern in the back of his mind. But then as soon as an opponent shows up, to which everyone is telling him, do not fuck with this guy, do not fuck with this guy, do not fuck with this guy. What does he do? He goes and fucks with that guy. And the thing is, though, that also kind of goes back to the Frieza arc as well, where Kaio's just don't fuck with Frieza, don't fuck with Frieza, don't fuck with Frieza, don't fuck with Frieza, and he immediately starts fucking with Frieza, because, I mean, technically due to circumstances, but he definitely doesn't try to avoid that situation. So these actions of Goku don't really seem that out of line for me, especially considering, when you look at it in the context of Goku is just viewing it as, it's a tournament. What the fuck could go wrong in a tournament? We just have a good, friendly tournament where I get to fight lots of strong dudes. That is all Goku is viewing it as. Yes, he was being warned time and time and time again that Zeno is extremely dangerous and not to fuck with him. But no one ever really contextualizes, what Zeno could do. This could end up wiping out the multiverse or whatever. It never really enters Goku's mind. And yes, because Goku's a little dumb and a little fucking short-sighted. But from his perspective, there really isn't a reason for him to think things will go too poorly. Because from his perspective, him and Zeno have been on really good terms. As far as he knows, Zeno's his buddy. He's good and kind and innocent. Yeah, he wiped out an entire universe, but, also that was kind of a necessary thing if you wanted to stop Zamasu in general, but, you know, he's never seen Zeno do anything outright malicious and just kind of almost chaotic evil. So it's understandable from his perspective why he wouldn't have that kind of fucking foresight. Honestly, in the long list of Goku doing really stupid shit for the sake of warrior pride, honestly, I feel like this is one of the least egregious things he's done. I honestly think that his actions in the Saiyan arc are far worse, where he just lets this fucking murderer go. And, you know, just don't worry, I'll fight him later, it's all good. I got this handled, guys, it's cool, it's cool. Or in the artificial human arc where he goes, no, Bulma, don't go and spoil where Gero's hiding. Let me just go ahead and fight his horrible mechanical abominations because I want a good, strong, awesome fight. Yeah, this could end up resulting in a countless amount of people dying, but, you know, let's just see how this goes first. You know, like have a little faith in Goku. We trust, right? We trust me, right? Just let me handle it. I haven't let you guys down before, right? So yeah, Goku's a short-sighted idiot. This is nothing fucking new. Yeah, he thinks with his fist. And once again, yeah, this is nothing fucking new. Now I can completely change my opinion on this as this arc progresses. Once universes start getting wiped out, and this is actually contextualized to Goku, like he actually gets to see the repercussions of his actions, you know, if he doesn't start showing some sort of remorse and being like, oh, I fucked up bad, then yes, Goku is a fucking terrible person. But until we get to that point, everything that has been shown of Goku up until this point feels very much in line with his character. I don't feel this is Toriyama ruining this character. I don't feel this is Toei's staff ruining this character. So honestly, I think everyone just needs to chill the fuck out, stop calling, you know, out of character, and just let's see where this goes. Watch, now that I've made this video, episode 3, Goku is going to do something completely out of character, and I'm gonna lose all validation in this argument, and everyone else is going to be right, and I'm going to be fucking wrong, and then I'm just going to hang my head in shame while drinking. I don't know. Till next time, guys. Zeon, out.